We have x plus y equal to 0 and 2x minus y equal to 9. We need to find the values of x and y by graphical method. As we know, the simultaneous equation we can solve by many methods like elimination method, determinant method and graphical method. In this video, I am following the graphical method to find the x and y value because these two equations are simultaneous equation and these are linear equation in two variables. Now to define the x and y, we need some x and y values. As you observe here, the sum of x and y is 0. So if x is 1, then y must be minus 1. So that 1 plus minus 1 will be 0. And when x is 2, y must be minus 2. So that 2 plus minus 2 will be 0. Similarly, if x is 3, then y must be minus 3. If x is 4, then y must be minus 4. Let's summarize these values in a table by making 3 rows and 4 columns. In the first row, we will put the x values. In second row, we will put the y values. And in third row, we will put the pair of x and y values. As we discussed before, if x is 1, then y must be minus 1. Let's see how. X plus y equal to 0. Now replace x with 1. Now this one is on the left hand side of the equal to sign. If I transpose this one on the right hand side, then it will become negative 1. Now the y is minus 1. Put the value in the second row. And now consider x be 2. X plus y equal to 0. Replace x value with 2. Now this 2 is on the left hand side. If it go on the right hand side, then it will become negative and we will get y equal to minus 2. Similarly, if I put the x equal to 3, then we get the y value as minus 3 in a similar way as we followed before in case of when we put the x value is 1 and y value is 2. So we have the x values corresponding to the y values. Now equation 2. This equation is somewhat complicated as we compare it with equation 1. But we will follow the same way to find the values of x and y as we follow before. Make a table. In the first row, we will put the x values. In second row, we will put the y values. In the third row, we will put the pair of x and y values. Now, I am considering x be 5. Then I have to replace the x with 5. Now, 2 into 5 will be 10. This 10, when I transpose on the left hand side, then it will become negative 10. Now, 9 minus 1 will be minus 1. As both the side of equal to sign have the negative sign, so 1 will be positive. The minus minus will get cancelled and we get the y equal to 1. Now consider x be 6. We have to replace the x with 6 in the equation. So we get 2 into 6, which is equal to 12. Now 12, when we transpose on the right hand side, then it will become negative and 9 minus 12 will be minus 3. We have negative sign on both the sides, so it will be cancelled. So we have y equal to 3. Now put x be 7. Replace x value in the equation with 7. 2 into 7 will be 14. When I transpose this 14 on the right hand side, then it becomes negative 14. And lastly, we get minus y equal to minus 5. Now both sides have negative sign, so it will be cancelled out. And we have y equal to 5. We have two tables. The first table for the equation of 1 and the second table is for the equation number 2. With the help of this table, we can draw a graph for x plus y equal to 0 and 2x minus y equal to 9. In the first table, we have 1 and minus 1. The x value is 1 and y value is minus 1. As the x value is 1, then a straight line will cut the x-axis at the point of 1. As y value is minus 1, a vertical line as the y value is minus 1, a line will cut the y-axis at the point of minus 1. And the intersection of point of these two lines is the required point whose coordinates are 1, minus 1. In similar nature, we will be draw a second point on the graph as x value is 2, so a line will cut the x-axis at the point of 2. Y value is minus 2, a line will cut the y-axis at the point of minus 2. The intersection of these two lines is the required point whose coordinates are 2, minus 2. X value is 3, so the x will cut by a line at the point of 3 and y will cut by the line at the point of minus 3. The intersection of these two lines is the required point whose coordinate is 3, minus 3. Now we have 3 points. Let's draw a line which passes through these 3 points. This line is a geometrical representation of equation x plus y equal to 0. Similarly, we can draw another line which is b geometrical representation of 2x minus y equal to 9. X value is 5 and y value is 1. So we need two lines which cut the x-axis at the 5 and y-axis at the 1. The intersection of these two lines is the required point whose coordinate is 5, 1. Now x value is 6 and y value is 3. So a line will cut the x-axis at the point of 6 and a line will cut the y-axis at the point of 3. The intersection of these two lines is the required point whose coordinate is 6, 9. Whose coordinate is 6, 3. Now for last point, we have x value 7, so line will cut the x-axis at the point of 7 and y is 5, so the line will cut the y-axis at the point of 5. Intersection of these 2 points is the required point whose x value is 7 and y value is. Draw a line which passes through these 3 lines. This line is a geometrical representation of 2x minus y equal to 9. The intersection of these two lines is the solution of these two equations. As the coordinate of this intersection point is 3, minus 3. The x value is 3 and y value is minus 3. If we put the x as 3 and y as minus 3 in equation 1, then we get 0. And if we put x as 3 and y as minus 3 in equation 2nd, then it will also satisfy the equation.